Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of A Pair of Old Jocks. That's us, Alan and me, or myself, Paul. How you going? Hope you're all doing well. How you going, Al?
Surviving.
Surviving?
It's fun being old.
Yeah. I know, I got some good news today. I'm not going to tell anyone because it's personal news, but it's good news all about so it's all good for
Well,
me.
we actually had really bad news about my granddad.
Oh no, what happened?
Uh, well, we found out he's got a really bad addiction. He's finally owned up, come out of the closet to the family. He's been suffering from a really bad addiction for the last few years. It was quite sad. We were thinking about having an intervention, but he brought it to us, and for the last 5 years he's been addicted to Viagra. Uh,
I don't know. He said take you seriously or laugh. I'm waiting for a
no,
punchline.
well, Nana took it hardest of all.
She would have, yeah. Yeah, there you go. I knew there was a punchline in there somewhere. So,
So, am I doing an ARIA chart this week? Is it my turn or?
yeah, have you got them up?
Oh, I'm thinking 1996.
Yeah, you have to go 1996.
Got a challenge for you. If
Yep.
you know the song, you sing it. You sing a couple of bars.
I don't know. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, you want to start now?
Oh, yeah, if you want, you might.
Uh,
Yeah, well, no, we'll do it in a bit. Yeah, all right. Okay, we'll do it in a bit.
yeah, we'll do it in a bit.
Yeah,
No, but since last week, I've been thinking a little bit.
yeah,
I should do a little bit of input.
yeah,
Um, I've been thinking about the weird things in music, and when I listen to a song, sometimes how I think of the process that goes into it and how strange it is.
yeah.
And one song that always comes up, and it's on my playlist. It's in my library. It's a song called Eleanor. Do you know it from the 70s?
Oh, Eleanor Rigby.
Eleanor G, I think you're swell,
Nah, don't
and
know
I
that one.
wish
I'm not.
you.
No.
Oh no!
What?
Well, it makes no point if you don't know the song.
Nah, doesn't matter. Oh, are you there? You're locked up. I think he's locked up. I was like, he looks like one of them clowns from the circus.
Swell,
You locked up. You
and
locked up for a minute. We didn't get any of what you were just saying.
sorry, it's from a band called the Turtles, and it was late 60s,
Turtle.
I think,
Yeah.
68, and it always fascinates me because in the chorus they'd say "You're my pride and joy," etc. And
Yeah.
having been part of the songwriting process, writing lyrics is really really hard.
Yeah.
And I could every time the song comes on my playlist, I can just imagine these guys, late 60s. They've had a
Yeah.
chuff, they've had a few
Yeah.
bourbons and all that, and they've sat down and they've gone, why don't we write a song, but we have to include the word etc. I
Yeah.
mean, who comes up with the idea? Who puts that in a song lyric? But they managed to do it. So
Yeah.
look it up, guys.
Oh, yeah. What if you see me holding my nose, I haven't got a runny nose or anything. It's just I've got a fly that's annoying me, and I'm spraying the Mortine around trying to kill this fly, and it's I almost had a
Sorry,
sneezing fit.
I
Yeah.
thought your dogs were farting, but there you
No,
go.
I've got this
Yeah.
for the dog
Pays to
fart.
never assume.
Yeah. But I've done a few interviews on pop rock radio, and I talked to like songwriters and things like that, and I asked them a question just recently. It's a fresh one that's come to mind, and it's same about what you're saying about the lyrics with it, etc. I keep asking people, do they when they write songs, they come like people get the ideas at all different places. I said, but do you ever like sit in the shower or on the toilet and you just sing something stupid? Might be about an old sock, or it could be about your shampoo and conditioner, and turn that into into a song. I wonder how many songs have been like
I
that.
I think people do have ideas. People have, I mean, sometimes tunes that come to me in my sleep, and,
Yeah,
and because I'm not really an instrument player, I play guitar a tiny,
Yeah.
tiny bit. It's nice to have a phone and recording device and hum the tune that came to you
Yeah.
in your sleep. What I found is I'll actually probably go off on a couple of tangents here, but
Yeah.
most songwriters, they come up with a tune first,
Yeah.
and then they sit down and they scratch their head on on what lyrics to put to that tune. And
Yeah.
that's actually the easiest way to write a song. Come up with the tune first and then put the lyrics down. But then you get guys like Elton John, and he used to collaborate with Bernie Taupin,
Yeah.
and Bernie Taupin would come up with these great lyrics, throw the lyrics at Elton, and Elton would write a tune to the
Yeah.
lyrics. And so the phrasing in Elton John songs is really quite awkward because he squeezes words, he stretches
Yeah.
words, because the words were written first. And for all the karaoke singers out there, Elton John songs are really hard to sing
Yeah.
because of that, because the lyrics got written first
I
and
want to
then the
know,
song was added.
like his song "Yellow Brick Road," right? And he's sitting on
Mm.
his piano, and Bernie Taupin's there going, "Goodbye, yellow brick road." I want to know if he originally, like, if he's had a few Chardonnays, he's sitting there and he's having a few drinks, and he's sitting down to write a song, and he started going, "Hello, yellow brick toad," and then gone to the yellow
Oh,
brick road.
definitely.
Yeah.
That sort of thing happens. Do you remember that song, Alice? Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Alice?
Yeah.
So Smokey wrote the song Living Next Door to
Yeah.
Alice, but in one of the outtakes of the recordings, they were
Yep.
trying to make what was his name, Norman, the lead singer, laugh.
Yep.
And so the guys that do all these great harmonies, every time living next door to Alice, and the guys would go, Alice, who the fuck is
Yeah.
Alice? And then 20 years later, somebody made a song out of it.
Yeah.
But that was actually an outtake. So yes, definitely, I think that happens. It happened with us.
Yeah.
With the band I was in, we just make stupid lyrics.
What band
as
were you in?
fillers.
Yeah.
I was in a band called Future Shock.
Yeah.
I was employed as a background singer and general show off.
Yep.
The lead singer and songwriter was Mark Fennell.
Yep.
Genius, absolute genius. He could turn his hand to anything.
Die fly. Yeah.
Music, painting, sculpture. He was absolutely. He's no longer with us, Mark, but he wrote some great pop songs.
Yeah.
Electronic band.
Yeah. Is there any other? Is there any other type of band? That's the question we're asking. Electronic is, yeah. Anyway.
Well, after Mark just sort of got bored with writing really, really good music, he got into painting.
Yeah.
And that was his shtick. He'd do something, he'd do it really well, and get bored and go do something else.
Yeah.
But I used to live with him with the manager at the manager's parents' holiday house. Yeah. Long story, and all this musical equipment was left there, and I'd been doing harmonies with these guys from the roller rink. We'd actually go around all the toilet blocks in Rockingham on the beachfront to find good echoes to do harmonies.
Yeah, that's what.
What's true.
Yeah, normal people wouldn't do that. Hang around toilets and
well,
stuff.
Can I tell you, in the old iteration of Rockingham City, when it was a lot smaller, Rockingham City shopping.
I saw a photo of it today.
Yeah. Yes, I saw it as well. But there used to be a kebab shop down in the old end, and where they had their convention hall, and there was toilets next to it, and they had the best echo. We used to, Thursday nights, we used to go in there and sing a cappella just for the echo.
Yeah.
Weird but true. But no.
The things you learn.
So, yeah, but Mark went off and decided to do painting, and there was all this musical equipment. And I spoke to the manager and I said, "Look, I've got all these guys I sing with, and they actually play instruments." I said, "If we can put together 3 or 4 songs, will you let us use the musical, the equipment?" And we did, and we actually put together 4 songs. And he said, "Hey, do you want to be the support act for the Runaway Boys at the Waikiki Hotel?" And that's where my second band started up. So,
oh, cool. What was the name of the second band?
Aslan. Yeah. After the Lion in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yep. Cool. Hey, what about so you do a lot of karaoke. When you do it, do you actually look at the screen and read the words, or you just pick a song that you know all the words to?
99% of the time I know the words.
So is that really karaokeing, or are you just singing along?
I'm just singing along, you know. I
Well,
mean,
that's it.
50% of the time the words are wrong anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's not the words. That's not the correct words.
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's a song, especially a newer song
Yeah.
that I'm familiar with and quite comfortable, I'll follow the words because I don't really know the words. I just
Yeah.
know the tune and how the phrasing goes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I just,
And I'll make shit up as I go along as well, which is how I roll.
yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
All, all the time during the
Hey,
day.
do you mind? Do you mind? I just have to pop up and get something.
Yeah,
My
go for it.
apologies.
No,
Sorry,
you go for it.
I'll be seconds.
I'm gonna just while
I'll
you
still be
come.
on. You can hear
Yeah,
me.
I'm
No, that's fine. It's all right.
gonna just talk about my new hat. I got a new hat from the band 12 Parsecs.
Well, why
So,
are you not wearing it?
because it's hot. So 12 Parsecs are a band in Fremantle, a great little band.
You'll cover up your bald head.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying to grow it out, but the screen
I'm, I'm,
doesn't do it justice. I'm not that bald.
I am.
I'm not, it's not like oh, it's getting worse,
It
but
is what it is.
you can't see it on the screen properly. I know it's a mess. I've just had it cut too, and the ladies that cut my hair did it nice, and now I can't keep it nice. I'm gonna have to go get some stuff to put in my hair. Yeah. So what did you go get?
Yeah. I just realised I'm talking away and smiling at people. Because of my age and a few motorcycle accidents, I wear a plate, and I just
Yep.
realised that I've got all these gaps in my teeth, so I have to
Oh
get
yeah,
my plate.
motorcycle accident.
The
Yeah.
veins, the vein side of me.
Yeah. So all right. So we were talking last week about where we DJ'd and things like that. Apart from the Leisure Inn, I know you did the Equator Inn and the Roller Rink. Have you DJ'd anywhere else?
Yeah, well, there's the George and the Dragon.
Yeah.
Uh, what else was there? George and the Dragon. I tend to DJing, you know,
Yep.
weddings and birthdays
Yep.
and that sort of thing. Waikiki Hotel.
Yep.
I did their New Year's Eve thing, which was kind of weird. Do you remember the turn of the century, 2000?
Oh yeah, the Millennium Bug and all that. Yeah.
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 So because it was turning to the year 1999, you know, Prince
Yep.
song and all that, every venue in Perth was charging. You had to pre-book, and they were charging a huge amount of money.
Yep.
And now Richard, who was the operations manager at the Waikiki Hotel, who I don't particularly get on
Yep.
with, but he's a very smart man. He said, well, and Brian Walker convinced him. He said, well, why don't we just get the gear in for Al, and he can do our New Year's and do it for free.
Yep.
And we did. We set up the sound out the front in the open area, and I DJ'd. We charged nothing.
Yep.
And it was hugely successful night. So I did the Waikiki Hotel. The last time I DJ'd wasn't a venue, but it was have you heard of the Girls' Night Out?
Nah.
It's a cancer charity thing.
All right. Yeah.
So twice a year they do this Girls' Night Out event where it's just females, rich females, you know, who donate money to this charity. And my mate Brad was the DJ there, but he wrote me in to come and help me, and he wrote me in to do a couple of sets. But that was pretty much the last time I DJ'd. So I haven't DJ'd a lot of venues. No. In a band, I played in a lot of venues in a band. But
what we were talking on our other show the other night about ice machines and why you don't ask for ice in your drinks, and people think it's so you get more drink in your drink, but I don't do it because I don't want the crunchy cockroaches in there, the frozen cockroaches. Have you ever had a roe cockroach in your drink?
No, but I think somebody dropped acid in my drink once because I had. I had a really weird. I went out drinking. It was at the Leisure Inn. It was on a night off. I think it was a Wednesday night, and I tripped.
Yeah,
I tripped for about 2 days, and then for months after, I'd had these flashback trips.
Yeah.
And somebody actually said, I was sitting down with somebody at a party, and they said, "You've had an acid trip. Somebody dropped acid in your drink." So yeah,
Yeah,
but no, never had cockroaches in the
yeah.
ice. That's
Never had a crunch.
not a very
What's the
good
worst
part.
thing? What's the worst thing you've had to eat?
I was
Because you got to,
oysters,
you got,
oysters,
yeah,
oysters. Fucking hate oysters.
yeah,
I, and you get these things. Have you ever tried them? Oh, yeah. And one day I was at a winery,
yeah,
and it was one of those set menu things. You pay $1 squillion.
yeah,
Beautiful winery, and then you get all these courses, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to try oysters. So I had oysters all natural, and
yeah,
yeah, it's like, really, people eat this
yeah.
shit?
I've only ever had them
It's
once at
like
all.
eating it's like eating cold snot.
Yeah, like a big goober too, not just a little bit of
Oh,
snot. It's like, oh, but no,
yeah, oysters. Nah,
oh,
not a thing. Not a fan.
no. I thought you like been to Thailand and places you'd be eating all sorts of stuff.
No, you said the worst thing you can eat.
Oh yeah, I know, but
I don't mind deep fried crickets
yeah, cat, dog.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh, probably a bit of cat. No, I don't mind that stuff. You said the worst. I
yeah,
mean, and it's like oysters. You
that's
know,
yeah, that's pretty bad.
yeah, I've eaten some interesting things. Actually, the worst thing, and it wasn't that long ago. So we've moved into this. So I've moved into this old house
Yeah,
in Bedford, and there is a huge black ant nest under the house,
yeah,
constantly fighting them, and you cannot put like a plate with scraps down because it'll
yeah,
be overrun by ants within 3 hours. But I have these snacks that I eat. It's the fried noodles
yep,
and peanuts,
yep,
the chili chow.
yep,
Yeah, and one night, and I'd eaten about just this tiny little ramekin, and I'd eaten about half, and I crashed out on the couch. It was a weekend sort of thing, and I reached over, and I had 3 or 4 mouthfuls of this stuff. And I thought, I'm going to go into the kitchen now. Yeah, I'll finish. So I'm going to go into the kitchen, wash the ramekin out, get a
yep.
drink of water, and went out into the kitchen, and the ramekin was crawling with ants. So I've obviously eaten a
Oh,
stack of ants.
yeah, oh,
Um, Tasted all right.
yeah, yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah, so you've never woken up with a cold pizza and cigarette butts in it and just gone, wow.
Yeah, no, I have more dignity than that, Paul. But then
Yeah.
again, we're talking to you, aren't we?
Dignity, there's no such thing. So I remember years and years ago, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I was DJing up in Cairns, a place called Madonna's. Now the club itself was a small club that was at the front, and at the back there was a bigger nightclub at the back, but the back part was the local gay bar. So they had all the gay people, lesbians, the drag queens. They were all out the back, but in the front bar was where they had all the strippers for all the blokes and all the guys and things. And this one night they had a band on and were DJing there, and it was a Jamaican band. They had just come back from New Guinea, but they were based out of Melbourne. So, and they're obviously they're Australians, I think. I can't remember, but anyway, one of the guys from the band comes up to me in the DJ box, reaches into his pocket, pulls out a handful of weed and says, "You want some of this? This is good stuff from like New Guinea." And I'm like, "No, mate, I don't smoke it." So I was telling one of my mates what had happened, and he said, "Oh, yeah, stupid idiot." Said all the barmaids, all the strippers are smoking it. We all smoke it. If he comes back, make sure you get some. So he come back. I said, "Hey, I'll take some off you. Actually, I'll take some off your hands." So he's just reaching into his pocket, give me a handful of stuff. So I've given it on to the next guy, and then the band's out playing. Was on stage playing. So we've all ducked out the front across the road to have a chuff on some joints and things. And we're just having a bit of a smoke, and I don't know. We must have been out there for a bit longer than what was supposed to be going on, because all of a sudden the nightclub went quiet, stone quiet. It was like no sounds coming out of this thing. The band had obviously finished, and this guy come running out of the front of the bar or the club. DJ, where's the DJ? And I'm over the road, getting off my tit. I'm over here. Race back in, can't remember anything what I did. I was off me tree, hey. And apparently I mixed the best DJ
Done those
set they've
shows.
ever seen. Huh? The best,
I've done those sort of shows off my tip. Yeah,
yeah, the best DJ
regularly.
rig. Yeah, they reckon I was mixing things like the Doors with dance music and just rock music, just throwing shit together, and reckons I outdid the bands.
Oh, actually, no, I did. I DJ'd at the nightclub in Mandurah because
Yeah.
you've made me think about that. And here's a really weird story. So when I used to DJ at the nightclub at the Whiskey A Go Go,
Yeah.
they used to they'd make me remember carafes,
Yeah.
wine carafes.
Yeah.
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 So they used to do me carafes of bourbon and coke for about $2, and
Excuse me.
I could have as many as I wanted,
Yep.
and it was $2. So when I left the nightclub, and I went to work at the Mandurah nightclub doing their Thursday nights or their Wednesday night or something, and I said I was part of the deal. I'd work better when I drink on the job. Oh, just another tangent just happened there, so I've got to park that one.
Yep.
So I'd do carafes of Bundy and Coke.
Yep.
God, I used to drink Bundy.
Oh, I don't know why.
Anyway, but the manager came up to me after a couple of gigs, and he says, "Oh, we're a bit worried about you. You're drinking too much." And it's like, "But I'm paying for it." Yeah. No, look. Oh no, actually, no, it's free.
Yep.
And I said, "Look, I'm happy to pay for it." Oh, no, it's not that. We just think you're drinking too much. And it's like, well, am I doing a bad job? No. We just think you're drinking too much.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll pay for it. No. You don't have to pay for it. It's like, what the fuck do you want?
Was he concerned about your health, your liver, maybe?
I have no idea. But the tangent I went on, I remember because when I did Thursday nights at the Leisure Inn,
Yep.
I used to go to the bottle and grab a six-pack.
Yeah,
pay for a six-pack, and I had it in my own special fridge, so I didn't have to wait at the bar and pay bar prices. And I'd do the show. I'd DJ. It was pretty much every night. Six-pack, off you go. There was one night I did a Thursday night, and for some reason I did it sober. Maybe I wasn't feeling well. I didn't buy any beer, and I did it sober. And Brian Walker, the assistant manager, saw me the next day, and he says, "Don't you ever dare do a show sober again. Yeah. I will pay for your beer." So obviously I work better drunk.
I think a lot of DJs do, because people don't realise the pressure that you're under to perform. And if a DJ goes there and he says he's not under any pressure and he's got no stress, he just goes out and DJs. He's either practiced his set every day for his whole life, and and there's no skill to it. He's just playing muscle memory. Or he's gonna fuck up, because
he's lying.
I used to have bad anxiety before DJing a show. So did I start talking about Chuck Bucket last week?
No.
In Kalgoorlie, I used to get so stressed out and anxious before a show. I used to have a bucket, or even I think they have one at Liquids as well. I used to have a bucket. And before a show, I'd spend 5 or 10 minutes just dry reaching into a bucket, just because I was so stressed out. And then, but once I got over that dry reaching and that anxiety attack, or whatever you want to call it, I'm at work. I was away.
Yeah, I kind of get that. I don't get throw up anxious before a performance. I do remember after the Swinging Pig was built, and I was still the Thursday night DJ at the Leisure Inn, and there was a Scottish couple, Jim and Mary, I think, who I'd talked to. We were acquaintances.
Yeah.
And I remember one Thursday night before the gig, and I'm having a beer over there, and I'm talking to Jim and his missus, and he stopped me and he says, "What you piercing for?" It's like, "Oh, no, I'm just thinking about tonight." He said, "But you've been doing this all your life." There goes my Scots accent. So I'm not going to try it. So it basically said to me, "Look, are you nervous?" And it's like, "No, I'm not nervous. I'm just thinking about the night." But and then I realised after he pointed it out, I was pacing up and down, and so
I used to get
strangely enough, when Yeah,
because I used to brag about
strange
how good
enough,
I
doing
was.
theatre, I don't get nerves
Yeah,
doing theatre. I just walk on stage and just
yeah,
do it. But
yeah.
anyway, sorry, I walked all over you there, Paul.
No,
My
no,
apologies.
I just get so anxious. But this bucket in Kalgoorlie ended up having its own wardrobe. It had uh, a wig. It had face on it. It had uh, outfits. It had like underwear. Someone donated a pair of a G string for it. And people used to come and take the bucket out of the DJ box and take it around the club, and it had a personality all of its own. It was crazy, hey? It was like, oh, but the amount of
Didn't
stress and
suffer from
pressure.
those nerves. I
Ah,
do remember. I'm trying to remember the guy because in the 80s,
yeah,
the bands in Rockingham, we all knew each other. We all got
yeah,
on quite well. There was a competitive edge to it. I'm just trying to remember who it was. I think it might have been Manny from the Effects.
yeah,
Mate, you see him on stage, just them. It may have been Manny, it may have been one of the other guys from one of the other bands, but he was just the confident and rock god kind of thing.
yeah.
But yeah, absolutely upchucking everywhere before going on
Mm, yeah,
each set.
yeah,
So you do 3 sets before going on each set, be upchucking
yeah,
just from nerves. And yeah,
yeah.
get on stage, rock god.
Got to get it off, get it out, get the evil out, get the devil out. So, have you ever had like I had a bad experience once? This is why I don't do private parties anymore. I got asked to do a gig. It was a engagement party in Rockingham, and they said the guy that hired me. He said his son is there starting the show, starting it off, and all I have to do is turn up and just take over from him. He had to go to a gig, like halfway through the event, the party. So I turned up. I went there, and I see that fly buzzing around, and I get there, and he packs up one of there's two CD players. He packs up and takes one away with him. I'm like, what are you doing? I need two CD players to DJ. He said, oh, no, I've got to take this one with me. Didn't anyone tell you that you had to bring another CD? I said, no one told me jack shit. So I just turned up to take over from you. And so I had to DJ a whole engagement party with one CD player.
Fuck, see, you would have been talking between every
Every
song,
song.
and no, been there,
Yeah.
been there.
And that was from that time. After that, it was like, nah, never again. I won't do private parties anymore. It was a killer. It was like
Well, I had one. You can always there's always a sign. So it was one of my friend's 50th birthday parties, and my friend Brandon, he was the main DJ, but because it was a mutual friend's birthday party, and he knows all DJs and all that, and he said, "Oh look, Al, you want to do a set?" And I said, "For sure, going to do a set."
Yep.
And he had a couple of other guys lined to do sets. And one of the guys that works for him was going to be one of the DJs. So we get up there, and I'm pretty certain it was Brandon. Brandon started the show, and Brandon is an excellent DJ. He's an amazingly
Is this the
good
one
DJ.
the one I met at Liquids?
No, I was actually going to say I don't think it is, because you actually said that you had to rescue him a couple of times because his sets went downhill. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same guy, because the Brandon I know is a superb DJ.
Yeah. Well, maybe he didn't. Yeah, because he used to go in there and mix R&B stuff, and Rockingham crowd at that time weren't into that stuff. And I remember because he was short.
Brandon kind of likes R&B, but he understands the crowd. He's got an intimate understanding of the crowd. Anyway,
maybe you learned since then.
Maybe, or maybe a different guy. We never know. But I digress. So Brandon did his set, and I think I was supposed to be the next on, or after the next one. But this guy that worked for him, and he's a typical neckbeard kind of guy, and he rocks up with his road case with all his CDs, and he's all dressed up to the nines. It's like, yeah, I don't think we're going to be DJing tonight, because he was determined that was his gig. And, you get that sort of impression sometimes. I didn't mind it. I mean, at the end of the day, as I said last week, I'm retired. I don't like the stress of DJing anymore. I love music. I still love music. I'm in that weird situation where music that I didn't particularly like when I was younger, I'm now listening to it going, oh, that's good stuff.
What type of
So
stuff?
yeah. Oh, I was not a fan of Nirvana.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the Stones. Uh,
Yeah.
my mate was nuts on the Jam,
Yeah.
and I was like, I can take them or leave them. But now, and I listen back to this stuff now. I'm old and I go, oh shit, that's not bad music,
Yeah. Yeah. All
but
right.
that's an artifact of getting older, I
Yeah.
presume.
So I'm getting younger. I think I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting younger. My kids reckon I've got the taste of a 12-year-old girl. And so
You're
yeah,
talking to the guy that went and saw Coldplay with his daughter in November
yeah.
and loved it.
I just come back from Chris Isaac with
Absolutely
my
loved
son.
it. Yeah, well, Chris is old school, but yeah,
Yeah, that's a good show.
yeah.
If you get to see Chris Isaac, so make sure you go and check him out.
Oh, actually, you know who you should go see if you ever get a chance. You may never have liked her, but she always comes to Perth and plays at the Astor Cinema. Is Belinda Carlisle.
Oh, we saw her in Mandurah.
She is so much fun.
Yeah,
I've never seen anybody who enjoys performing
Yeah.
as much as she does.
yeah, no, she's great.
And I know there's a lot of backing tracks.
Yep.
But it's a great gig,
Mm.
and I just get the impression with her. It's even now, she gives off this impression of, wow, you guys came to see me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so impressed. She gives off that impression.
We went.
Loves doing what she does.
Yeah, we saw her in Mandurah before she started doing a regular Astor gig. She went to Mandurah.
Yeah.
It was the first time she toured in Australia for ages, and we went there, and took my daughter there, and my daughter and her mum, they were up dancing, and Belinda actually pointed out to them they were surprised that such a young girl was up there with new Belinda Carlisle and Go-Go songs. And she
same. When last time
Yep.
I took my daughter, and they'd actually taken the seating out, so there was
Yep.
a mosh pit. So we were standing, and my daughter's singing all the songs at the top of her voice, and all these old farts are looking at her going, "You know all the words?
Yeah. Yep.
Really?
It's not hard to know the words to Alex Cecile. But,
settle down, sunshine.
But when we went to
this is Belinda we're talking about. I love Belinda. She can stick her
so do
slippers
I.
under my bed anytime she likes.
I have got a copy of the was it Penthouse magazine she did a spread for, or Playboy, one of the two. I've got a copy of it.
Oh, can we? I didn't know about that. Can we stop this podcast? I just need to look something up. I need to look up some music on my phone. Okay?
Well, yeah. But yeah, Belinda Carlisle. Yeah, can't get enough of her. She's great. But all right.
Oh, I forget. I forgot so much. My daughter might be watching this podcast. I'm not really like that, sweetie.
No. It was a music magazine. It was all about music.
Yeah. Music magazine.
Yeah. So 1996. You're going to hit us with some of the songs from 1996.
1996.
Have a drink first. You almost had a drink then.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't drink much.
Nah, not since Guzzling come in.
Do you want the DJ voice?
Yep.
And now the ARIA 1995 Top 100, and propping up the 99 above it is Take That with How Deep Is Your Love. Sing it, Paul.
How deep is your love? No, that's a Bee Gees song, isn't it? How deep? I don't know it.
It is, but it's a remake.
Oh, all right.
Number 99. Geez, ready or not?
That one.
No, Celine Dion, Falling Into You.
Oh no, don't know that one.
Pet Shop Boys, Say a Vida E. That's the way life is. Apologies for the pronunciation.
I must have been asleep in 1996 because I don't remember any of this. But this is the low end, so it might get better.
Yeah, let's jump up to 50 because that's crap, isn't
it?
Yeah. Number 50. Oh, Leanne Rhymes, Blue.
Oh.
I Live For You, China Phillips.
Oh my God. Yeah, keep going.
Somebody told me you were a DJ in a previous life, Paul.
Oh, yeah, but these songs are like...
Were they lying? Alex Party, Wrap Me Up.
Yes, I've got Alex Party.
Wrap Me Up. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got that on Pop
La
Radio.
Bouche.
Yeah, Matt.
La Bouche, Sweet Dreams.
Yep, got that one. Got the album at the back.
Tracy Bonham Mother, I can't remember that.
Uh,
Maxi Priest featuring Shaggy, that girl. Oh, you'd know that one.
I probably do. I was pretty drunk in '96.
Yes, so was I. Metallica, Until It Sleeps.
Oh, I'm not a fan of Metallica, but yeah, that fly's still buzzing around.
Yep. Peter Andre.
Oh, they are.
Get down on it.
Yep.
Get down on it.
I like Peter Andre. I reckon he should come back. I'm a fan of Peter Andre. No, he's good value.
Celine Dion, It's All Coming Back to Me Now.
Yep. It's made famous now because of Joy and Siegfried.
TLC, Digging on You.
Oh.
Number 40, Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men with One Sweet Day.
Ooh.
We'll stop at 45. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
35.
Yeah.
Number 39, The Crossroads. The THA. Crossroads. Yeah. Bones, Thugs and Harmony.
Oh. I don't think 96 was a good music.
Breakfast at Tiffany's at 38. Vaguely remember that one. Deep Blue something.
Yep, that was their only hit.
Oh, Boom, Boom, Boom. They came out on a 12-inch single. The Out There.
Who was it?
Out There Brothers.
Yeah,
Number 37.
Boom, boom,
Brian
boom.
Adams,
let me hear you say, "Wayo, ayo." Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, "Ayo."
Oh, that set me off on another tangent. Do you remember that song called "Life at the Outpost"?
Oh no!
I got to look it up. It was good fun.
I got do push pineapple, shake the tree. Oh, pardon me. To the left, to the right, to the hula melody.
Let's find ones that we know. Children, Robert Miles.
Yeah,
Babylon Zoo.
Robert Miles.
Spaceman at number 30.
Children, Robert Miles was a good dance track.
Yes. Spaceman was a good one. Number 30.
Who did Spaceman?
Babylon Zoo, number 30. Runaway the Cause, good car listening song. No
I
Mercy.
Would run away with you.
I like the songs No Mercy did. They did all covers, but Where Do You Go?
Where do you go?
Where do you go?
My lovely. Where do you go?
Alanis Morissette.
I want to know.
Alanis Morissette with a song called Ironic, and none of the lyrics are ironic.
Yeah. that's the part that's ironic.
It's like rain on your wedding day, isn't it ironic? Yeah. No, it's not ironic. That's just fucking unfortunate.
Yeah.
The Rembrandts, I'll be there for you.
Oh yeah.
The Friends song.
Yeah. I used to play that at Leisure Inn. I used to because I brought that back from Singapore, that album back from Singapore. It was before Friends had come out. And
can I tell you a story? Back when I was at the George and Dragon, those guys would listen anything that was good. They would listen to and dance to, even if they didn't know the song. And way back then, Australian music was 6 months behind Europe or the UK. So, and our only music input was from Countdown on Sunday nights. And you relied on Molly Meldrum telling you, here's something new and upcoming. Have a listen to this. And seriously, Australia was 6 months behind the UK. I had a friend, Jill. Hi, Jill. Looking and waving at you if you ever watch this. She came back with a couple of singles. She came back from England with a couple of singles, and she threw me a single and she said, "Play this. It is huge in the UK." I listened to it on.
And I would walk 500 miles.
No. It was well before that. I listened to it on Q and went, it's got a good beat. Yeah, and I figured out the beat and I played it. Possibly the first person in Australia to ever play it. Wham! Young Guns Go For It.
Oh yeah, cool. And girls, you said you played Girls on Film all the time too, if I remember rightly.
Because the film clip was hot.
Yeah.
The film clip was seriously hot. Yes.
Yeah.
But that was well after that time on Girls on Film.
Yeah.
But,
there you go.
But I'm from that era, from when Duran's first single, Spandau Ballet's first single, Ultravox's first single.
Did you hear about Chris Cross?
So I'm from that era.
Did you hear about Chris Cross, the bass player from Ultravox? He died the
Yeah.
other day. He died a couple of days ago.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So all the tributes
Sucks
have been
getting
rolling.
old.
Yeah, he was only 71 or something. He wasn't that old. So yeah, rest in peace, Chris Cross. Because we were talking about it, and we thought
Oh
that
dear.
when we first come out, Tom helps me with one of the other shows. He thought it was Christopher Cross.
No, Christopher Cross is a different American artist.
Yeah. So and then you got
Or
Chris Cross.
Canadian
Do you
or
remember the
something.
band Chris Cross will make you jump?
Oh, the band Chris
Yeah.
Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just wear their clothes back to front too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what number are we up to?
Oh, sorry, I was just
Yeah, that's
so
all
where
right.
did you go? No Mercy,
Yeah.
Alison Morissette, the Rembrandts, Gina G. Ooh,
I love
just
that
a little
song.
bit at number 23.
Uh,
No Doubt, Just a Girl.
Yep.
At number 22. I'm Just a Girl. Weird one. Adam Clayton and Larry Mullen. So the guys from U2, theme from Mission Impossible, number 21. That brings us to the 20s.
Yeah. Well,
The late George Michael Fastlove. We'll
Yep.
leave it there. What do you reckon?
Yep. So,
For the time being.
yeah, come back to them. But I can't believe '96 was so bad for music at the moment. There's a couple of good songs in there. Nothing really standing out.
Yeah, I
Gina
know.
G, I like Gina G. That was a bit of a hit to get people dancing in a nightclub. And so
You're actually right. It's there's a good New Zealand band in there with a good song.
I don't say Dave Dobbin.
No,
I remember
I actually interviewed him on the
Yeah.
radio.
I was playing in Kalgoorlie. That's all they wanted me to play. Play Dave Dobbin. Play Dave Dobbin. I'm like,
Well, at the end of the day, mate, it's the DJ's job. Play what the
yeah,
crowd
but you can only
wants.
play it once or
What
twice.
gets them on the dance floor?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, twice is the max. I mean, I got embarrassed when I played a song 3 times once in a night.
Yeah.
I thought, that was Do They Know It's Christmas? It had just come out.
Oh. That's when you buy the CD with all the remixes on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What else?
Alrighty.
Are you going to go back on the list? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking a different year because this year's crap.
Yeah, we'll finish it off. We'll just finish it off, and we'll pick another year next time.
Hey, Wonderwall, Oasis. Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
La Bouche, Be My Lover.
Yeah, it's more. See, La Bouche is more dancey, where Oasis is more pub rock.
Yeah.
So.
But a good DJ can make it work.
Yeah.
So probably not play them one after the other. But Maximilian, Sexual Healing.
Oh, I remember that. Yep.
Shaggy, Boombastic. It's
Mr. Bombastic, Mr. Lubba Lubba.
Oh no, we're coming up to your song anyway. Number 15, Give Me One Reason, Tracy Chapman. At number 14, Los Del Mar, featuring Pedro Costano, Macarena.
Macarena.
Dare you do it?
I don't know. I can't do it. That's why I DJ'd, because I couldn't dance. That's why I DJ. I can't dance. DJ, don't dance. So, Macarena.
Donald Lewis, I Love You Always Forever.
Yeah, I know that one. Donald Lewis, she's Welsh, I believe. I think.
Savage Garden, I Want You. Ooh,
yeah.
I want you, I don't know what I need you. Triple X, X-Files theme. Tony Braxton, You're Making Me High. G and a
you're breaking up. You're popping.
9.
You sounded like popcorn.
Oh, it's all right. It was a rubbish song anyway. Number 9, what's love got to do with it?
What's love?
Number 8, number 8, sitting at 68 beats per minute. Mark Morrison with Return of the Mac. Oh.
Return of the Mac. Yep, I remember that one.
Missing Everything But the Girl. That's a good song.
Yeah.
Joan Osborne, crap song, One of Us.
Do you know who wrote that?
Spice Girls.
Do you know who wrote One of Us?
No.
Eric Bazillion from The Hooters.
Oh, really?
Yep. He's touring at the moment with Tanya Doko. I know this because I was supposed to interview him, and he decided to go out to dinner instead of do the interview. Tanya Doko and myself, where is he? What's going on? So she rang him up because he was in the States at the time before he came here. He said, "Oh, I had it down as the 19th, not the 9th." He was out for dinner. So, yeah,
Band people, drugged up.
Yep.
Spice Girls at number 5 with Wannabe.
Yep. Can't go past the Spice Girls.
And who can forget this one? OMC, number 4. How bizarre.
Yeah. Stormy Car.
Celine Dion. I can't remember this one. Power of the Dream.
I don't remember that one.
Another Celine. Oh, fuck, how much Celine Dion? This is why it was a crap year. So much Celine Dion. Because You Love Me at number 3. Fugees, Killing Me Softly.
Oh, I hate
number
that
2.
song. I hate the Fugees killing
One
me
time.
Oh,
2 times. All right.
What was that?
Drum roll.
And
Drum
Lee.
roll.
Is it and Lee 2 times?
No. Number 1, Los Del Rio, Macarena.
I thought we'd done that. You said when he said that one. Is it again?
No, it was Los Del Mar featuring Pedro Castano, but this is just Los Del Rio, Macarena.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many times did we get spoiled with that in 1996?
Yeah, it was pretty crap here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I didn't notice that. There's a play tune button. Yeah. Let's not worry about. Oh no, I've got my AirPods in. Can't hear it. There you go.
You don't want to get banned.
So anyway, what are you doing as a living
now? I work in oil and gas, and part-time podcaster.
Yeah, I didn't ask about what you ate.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I just work in oil and gas, and I can't really say because people start protesting and throwing shit at me. Yeah.
I'm not fussed. I work for a health fund.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'm paying my premiums to you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
At least you're paying it to us, and you're supporting my habit, my weekly habit.
No. I'm always happy to support your weekly habit. So I'm assuming that's beer.
Beer and going on trips.
Yeah.
That's my whole. I've got this big scrape down the side of my car, which I really should take to the panel beater and just pay the insurance and get it fixed. And it's like, I'm saving for my next trip away.
Yeah.
That's my big thing at the moment. Going away.
My car had died today. I'm driving back from the train station, and I've got to go to the shops just to do some shopping, get some stuff for dinner and shit. And I pulled into the car park, and I'm just going around trying to get into a car park, and my car just lost all power, just stopped, and now I can't get it started. And I'll tell you what,
do they not pay you enough in oil and gas for you to be able to maintain your car?
Yeah, I do. $160 to get it bloody towed home, and I only live like 2 kilometres away. The guy actually took me around the neighbourhood just to get my money's worth. It's like, oh. So now there's going to be another expense. Yeah, so now the mechanic's got to come around and tell me what's wrong. I think I might have been I've got a funny feeling the timing belt might have snapped. Because everything turns over, it just doesn't fire. Right?
On that note, you were saying last week, like you've been married a couple of times, divorced and all that sort of thing. Much as you love your kids, and I love my daughter a bit, she will pay off.
Yeah, hold on.
It's like, he's mine now. Oh.
You dropped out there.
I'm just saying that, when you have the whole separation thing and you do the right thing, you pay child support and all that because it is the right thing to do. But when your child or children finally come to age and you go, I've got money again. Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah. Well, that's the worst thing now because we're like one of the worst things. I'm my own worst enemy. Like, you pay the child support, you've got to pay the child support. But if the child doesn't leave home, because nowadays children aren't leaving home until much later in life, right? So they normally stick around into their 20s, even though child support stops at 18. I know for my ex, that money goes to keeping her household running, pays for my son.
Yeah.
And in a
It
couple of
is what
years,
it is.
that disappears.
Yeah.
And it's you don't want to see kids and that going. But tell you what, after you getting the money back after when you like you said when they turn 18, such a relief. So, but he'll end up getting it
It,
back anyway, so in one way or another.
oh yeah.
Dad, you got
I'm
20
sure
bucks
my
for a
daughter
pizza?
will buy.
Yeah,
I think that's what a good dad
yeah,
does. You know, it's like just reach out. Need
yeah,
help? Reach out.
yeah,
I'm there. You know.
yeah. The worst thing is one of the hardest things is when you have a new partner and you've got to try and explain to them that you're paying your child support and things and bits and pieces. So, and it is a bit awkward and hard at times, but everyone's understanding of it. You've got to do it. It's it's really weird, but
At the end of the day, Paul, it is the right thing to do.
oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, so does your daughter live with you, or do you live with her?
No, she lives with her mum,
Yep.
and no, she's good. She's in uni. She's learning to be a school teacher. It's
Yeah.
amazing that little 4-year-old that used to sing songs, and we used to sing songs together and
Yeah.
watch the Wiggles together and all that. Yeah, she's now nearly 21, and she's not that far away from being qualified as a school teacher.
Well, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Uh,
She'll be able to sing along to the kids.
She actually does that. I think as part of
Yep.
her teaching degree, she's also doing drama,
Yep.
and musical theatre or something like that. But no, I went out with her and had lunch with her and her boyfriend at the markets yesterday. And can I tell you about Freo? When was the last time you were at Freo?
In the actual place, Freo, or the footy?
Yeah.
Oh
no, Freo. Freo.
A few months ago, we went in there.
Oh, it was great. I've forgotten how good it is, and it made. I was actually thinking about it.
Has it got better? Because we went there, it was empty.
Absolutely packed.
Oh,
you couldn't move in the markets.
Yeah.
And it's really weird because I remember the day when I was a high school, and Freo was a port. This was before the America's Cup, and Freo was a real port town.
Yeah.
It was dark, dingy, very scary place to go to at night time. Seriously, the only places that were there were ice skating rink,
Yep.
which is now where Metro's is.
Yep.
I learned to ice skate there, and it was Wednesday nights was go to skates to ice skate.
Yep.
There was 2 nightclubs, I think. There was Tarantellas or Tarantulas as we called it. And seriously, the carpet was so sticky it would put Velcro to shame.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. And then down on the waterfront there was Sirocco's, which was all the merchant sailors would go to Sirocco's, and I met some wonderful foreign sailors going to Sirocco's. But it was a dark, dingy, scary place at night time. And on Sundays, it was empty. Absolutely, you could fire a cannon down the terrace. And the only place that had people was the old Papa Luigi's. And a lot of the the black shirt young crowd with black T-shirts and desert boots would hang out there.
Yep.
And I actually remember one Sunday, I cannot remember the reason why, but I was walking down the terrace on the way to the bus stop, which was at the train.
Yep.
And simply the fact, I walked past Papa Luigi's, and simply the fact that I was one guy who they did not know, I got chased to the bus.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Fortunately, the bus was there. There was the other fact that back in the day, I was super fit and I was into middle distance running. So I thought it was quite funny. All these guys chasing me going, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be able to outrun you guys for miles and miles and miles. But yeah, the bus was there. But that's what Freo was like.
Yeah.
Walked into it on Sunday, and if you didn't belong there, you got chased.
Yeah.
It was. And then the America's Cup came along.
Yep.
And it got gentrified.
Yeah. Well, last time I went there, the place was empty. It was like, it was hardly. There's no Macca's or HJ's there. Was there a McDonald's there?
No,
HJ's closed
gone.
down.
I didn't know. I actually pointed that out to Jenny. It's like, that was where the old Fast Eddie's was.
Yeah.
So it was the HJ's. That's still closed closed down. But no, it was really quite busy. We had a lot of fun. Had a meal there, and
yeah. Time zone. You go to time zone?
we walked past it. I was tempted.
Yeah. The old
I
pinball
was
wizard.
tempted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're coming up to our hour. We're getting close to the hour mark. So
I think we are. So shall we call it quits? Because I'm old
Yeah.
and I really need to have a wee break. I need to have a wee break.
a wee break, my laddie. Yeah.
A wee break. Oh, there's my Scots accent.
Oh,
It's come back now.
There it is.
The new. It's come back the new. I just come back from Australia. The place is fraught with danger. The day I arrived, the woman was eaten by a fucking crocodile.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another chat. We'll see you again next Monday.
Can I say it, Paul?
Yeah.
Good night, Australia. See you, mate.